Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all had a marvelous Thanksgiving holiday and I am ready to get back into this budgeting. So since it is the end of November, if you are a regular on my channel, you already know what that means. That means that we are going to sit down, budget out my sinking funds and see how much we have managed to save for the month. I already know I did not do a lot of Ubering this month, but I'm still going to document whatever I was able to save because as you guys always tell me, any progress is good progress. So that is what we are going to document today. If you are new here, please do not forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button to join the family if you enjoy any of the videos I have been uploading, or if you just want to join the family, join my journey and, help me out because I always love hearing what you guys have to say and you always help me out so much. So just go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. But with all of that and the introduction out of the way, let's get right into this video. So as you can see here, this is my sinking funds sheet that I use within my budget kit. If you have been interested in any of the budget sheets that I have been showing on my channel, I do have an Etsy shop and that is where I keep all of my prints and everything. I have uploaded December's budget kit, so if you want to get started with December, it is available and ready for you. The description will hold the link for all of that information and your support would be greatly appreciated. So how I do my sinking funds each month, the first thing that I do is look back at last month. So here we have my October sinking fund sheet and I just write down the funds, and then for the starting balance here is just the ending balance on the previous month. So I will just go ahead, fill that in, and then we will go ahead and get started. So as we can see, with an apartment I had $250, annual subscriptions had $246, car maintenance had $50, Christmas had $230, gifts had $16, medical had $168, vacation had $260, and taxes had $1,102. So that meant I had a grand total at the start of the month within my sinking funds of $2,322. So the next thing that I do, I just document anything that I added to my sinking funds and anything that I withdraw to get the new end balance. And then all of the transactions related to my sinking funds, I write down here. So the next thing that I do, I'm just going to take out the sinking funds that are within the binder so we can count our envelopes. All right, guys, so first up we see that we have apartment. I did not add money or take anything out, so we still should have the remaining $250 within this envelope. Just to update you guys on what's happening with this, the reason I had $250 in here is because I was saving up for my amenity fees that were supposed to be due in December. Because my apartment complex was building this new clubhouse and we all had to pay for it, but the clubhouse was supposed to be done in December, but I guess with everything going on, the construction is not going to be done at that time. So now our latest update is that it's going to be due in March. So I'm not going to take the money out. I'm just going to leave the $250 in here, and then whenever we're charged with it is when I'm going to pay it, because I don't want to be caught and be unexpected and not have the money. So I'm just going to keep it in here, and whenever it comes, it comes. So we see we have 100, 150, 200, and 250. And that will just be due whenever. It probably won't even be the whole 250 because I think that this was supposed to be for the year, but since it's not going to be done by the end of the year, it should be less money, but we never know. So nothing added, nothing taken away, and this $250 is still there. Moving on, next is annual subscriptions. And I did use some money within this fund this month to get my Hulu gift cards so that I can pay that for next year. So I will just write annual subscriptions for the fund, and the transaction was for my Hulu gift cards. And since I pay $6 every month to cover me for the year, I bought $75 worth. So I took out $75 from there. All right, so when we look back up at the top, I did not add any money, so that will still be 0. and $75 got taken out. So now I should have 246 minus 75. I should have $171 within this envelope. So let us check that. So that is 50, 100, 150, 160, 70, 171. So that is true. And this should be gone by next December because I'm going to pay for my Apple Music and my Netflix for next year. And then this will be empty and then we will start fresh for next year. So next up we have car maintenance. And guys, you already know how I feel about this envelope. First thing that I'm going to do is write down any money that I managed to add to the envelope. So from my side income for the month, that was a total of $140 that I added. Now, I did take quite a few money out from car maintenance. So first was for an oil change. I took money out and that was for $53. Then I dipped into my car maintenance fund again to pay for my AAA that was due, and that was $74. And then I dipped into car maintenance once more to get that second opinion that I was telling you guys about. I can't spell second clearly. Second, and that was for $50 that he did for that. I don't even want to get into what is up with my car because I can't, like, I can't even right now. But just to document everything that has happened, so 140 did get added, so we're adding 140. And when we total up all of these deductions, so 53 and 74 and 50, that comes to a total of 177. So I took out $177. So to get our end balance, we're going to do what we started with, so 50 plus what we added for the 140 minus this 177 that we took out. So car maintenance is left with a whopping $13. And let's make sure that I have that. So I have 10, 11, 12, and 13. So that is true. And I will just go ahead and put this right back in here. So moving on, next is Christmas. First, I'm going to start off with anything that I managed to add. So Christmas, from my side income for the month, I did manage to add $60. And then I also went Christmas shopping this month for some presents. So I'm just going to write presents. And I did take out $164 from that. So we go right up here. We added 60. We took out 164. So let's see what we should be left with. 230 plus 60 minus 164. That is $126 that I should have within Christmas. So we just go for Christmas and check that out. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, and 126. So that is correct. 126. And I'll be finalizing my Christmas gifts. I think I figured out that person that I didn't know what to get. I think I have what I want to get them. I have an idea at least. And then the rest just goes to gift cards. And then I will be finally done with Christmas. So moving on, next we have gifts. So for gifts, I did not take anything out this month, but I did manage to add a little bit of money from my side income. So for the month, gifts got $30 added to it. So we add 30. We did not take anything out. So that should be $46 that I have within gifts. So we take out gifts, and that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 46. So all set with gifts. That looks good. And I will put this right back in the envelope. All right, then we move on to medical. Medical did not get anything taken out, so we're just going to document what I added. and I did add a little bit, so that was $10 for the month that I managed to add for medical. So we just add 10, did not take anything out, so that is now $178 that should be within medical. So we pull out medical, and that is 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 178 is true. And now we can move on to vacation. Vacation is the same story, nothing taken out. I'm just adding what I did for the month, and that would be $20. So we added 20, took nothing out. So now we should have $280 within vacation. So here's our vacation envelope. Let's check that out. 100, 150, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 280. Right back into vacation, and that is set. Then the last thing that we're going to document would be for my taxes. Since I did not do a lot of Ubering this month, clearly I did not have as much taxes as I normally do. But from my side income for the month, I managed to add a total of $351 towards my taxes. Now this $1,102 is already in the bank, and I just want to make sure that I have my 351. So that's what we're going to check for right now. So here's taxes, and we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 50, and 51. So that is correct. 351 is within my taxes, and that is all set. So when we add 351, no money I took out. So that means once I add this into the bank, I will have a total of 102 plus 351 of $1,453 that will be within my taxes. So not too bad. All right, so now we're going to do a total count and see what we managed to save for the month within our sinking funds. So that comes to a total of $2,517 that we saved for the month. So not a lot of movement, but hey, we did increase it. We started with 2322 and now we're at 2517. So I'm proud of that. And that is how I document my sinking funds for the month. So there we have it, guys. That is how I'm going to wrap up my sinking funds for the month of November. If you enjoyed this video or have any comments or feedback, please make sure to leave that down in the comments below. Also, let me know how it went with your sinking funds for the month, because I love hearing what you guys have to say with your budgeting. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss where we are going next. But with all of that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye, guys.